Hello everyone, Richard Nick here with another monthly pickups video. Been quite a hectic month as usual, so without further ado, let's have a look what I got. So first off, handheld console wise, I got my Nintendo 3DS XL. I've been meaning to get one for quite some time. I mean, I was hoping to get the Fire Emblem version, but that went up in price really quickly, so before I get a chance to get the money to go to get one, it went up in price, but managed to get this with built in with Mario Kart, or pre-installed I should say, pre-installed onto the console. Managed to get that included. So while I've already got Mario Kart 7, it's handy to have it on the console so I can actually play it whenever I want, so I don't have to carry the game around with me. So I'll probably still keep the game, the physical version, but it's nice to have the digital version as well as a backup. And it plays really well. I'm really happy with my purchase. I'm glad I finally got one. So I'm not sure what to do with my other 3DS, but hopefully I can do something with that instead of just leaving it to gather dust. But there we go, that's what I got. And I also got a download game as well, but then I realised I already had the game, so I ended up giving the download code to someone else. So. But really happy with my 3DS XL overall. And on we go. Next up we have what I showed you in my previous packages video, and that is the 25th anniversary set of Super Mario All-Stars. So it includes all 4 original games. So it's Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels. Why they didn't include the version with Super Mario World as well, I have no idea, but they must have threw it together quickly, I'd imagine, and then just expect to get the money's worth. But I'm glad to have it anyway, sort of collector's piece, and we're good to have a version of it where I'd have to like blow on the cartridge to get it to work. So just pop the disc in and play. So yeah, happy to have this as well. What next? Okay, the only Xbox title I got this month, and that is Armed and Dangerous. This is the original Xbox, by the way, not Xbox One. And got this from Game. We're selling a whole bunch of them for 24p, so I thought, why not? 24p, it's not going to break the bank. Could have got a few copies, but I thought just one would be enough for me. So, and they aren't too rare. I mean, go for a few quid online, but other than that, worth the pickup. So it's always good to look in your in your local game, or maybe Game Station. I think Game Station might be closed down or morphed into Game completely now. I'm not too sure on that, but yeah, it looks a fun little game, so hopefully get around to playing that someday. Now on to my GameCube pickups. So there's 7 games here, and oh wait, is there another one? Yeah, there's another one. Sorry, lad, that's the pile. Which first off, for my Final Fantasy collection, I have Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. So it's supposed to be a good multiplayer game, so you can play it single player, or if you've got loads of people with Game Boy Advances, you can play for that. So yeah, looks a fun little Final Fantasy game. So hopefully one day I can get some friends together to play it. And next off, and this is all in alphabetical order, this is a recommendation from Gaz Lost Ruin, and that is Ace Golf. This is one I got from Retro Station, so it didn't cost me too much. It's supposed to be a good golf game, so hopefully when I play it should be fun. So that's the second one. Next one is another Retro Station pickup, Disney's Magical Mirror, starring Mickey Mouse. No idea what this game's like. I presume it's good, but I could be wrong. But it does connect, or it is Game Boy Advance compatible, so it'll be interesting to see how that works, if it does at all. But another title to the collection. Also, I have Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. So you can use it with a regular controller, or you could use it with the bongos, the DK bongos. So that'd be fun to try out sometime, either with a controller, but I think the bongos is best supposed to be done with the bongos. Next, Harvest Moon, a game I had a while ago, picked up in a charity shop and then sold it on, so I picked it back up. to add to the collection because I'm starting to collect more games for the GameCube now, so I thought might as well. Next up we have Mario Golf and Toadstool Tour. So this is also when I picked up Ace Golf, and that's when Gaz Loswin recommended it. Get the words right. Recommended it to me. So, yep, glad to have this in the collection of a Mario game to tick off. So just a few more Mario games, I think, or exclusive Mario games on the system. And here's another one, Mario Power Tennis. So this was from CEX, so was the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles as well. So I played the 3DS tennis game, and that's pretty fun actually. So this one should be pretty fun as well. I know there's an updated version for the Wii, but I haven't got that one yet. So that's one I'm going to have to look out for at some point. And lastly, for the GameCube, I have another retro station pickup, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. So it looks an interesting title. No idea how good it is. It's supposed to be multi-platform, so don't know if this is the best version or not. But another interesting game. Trying to look out for games I don't see too often as well. So all covers that look interesting. So that's something I'm always looking for. I just dropped again. And on to the Game Boy. This is all from Retro Station, so I'll quickly go through these. The Japanese version of Mega Man, Rockman World 4. So, Mega Man game, can't go wrong with that. And sticking with Mega Man, I also have Mega Man Extreme 2 for the Game Boy Color, sorry. That's fun. I played a bit of that. And two games for the Battle Network series for the Game Boy Advance. I have Battle Network 3, White. There's another version, I've forgotten the other colour, but I think it's similar to Pokemon maybe. The colour naming the games with different colours, so I'm not too sure. And the same with Battle Network 5. This is Team Proto Man, and there's another Team 1, Team something over. That's not the title, but I can't think of the top of my head. So some more Mega Man games for the collection. I haven't got a massive Mega Man collection, but I've got a fair few games anyway, or a few fit. I think probably the earliest one is Mega Man 2. That's probably the only other one on the NES. That's probably the oldest one I've got in my collection so far. But enough about that. Last Game Boy Color game is Buster Move 4. So this Buster Move, I mean, simple enough. Pop the bubbles or whatever the things are where you shoot. You know what I'm on about. I think I do anyway. Next up, Game Boy Gallery, 5 games in one. So some classic games from the original. What was it? Trying to think now. It's just like a mixture of mini games, I believe. So don't know if there's a collection of these or not, but. And last Game Boy game is Wave Race. Played the N64 version back in the day, which I've still got. So I don't know how good this is in comparison, but it should be a little bit of fun to play. So hopefully play that sometime. And now on to some PlayStation 1 games I picked up. I showed these in an interesting find video when I found them in a charity shop. First off, Bug's Life. So, well, not the greatest Pixar movie. It's certainly better than Cars, I think, but I still have to watch Cars, so it's unfair to say this is better than Cars. But I'm sure, I've got a feeling it is. But I will give Cars a try one day. And from what I can remember, the game's pretty fun, but that was a long time ago since I last played it. Another Buster Move game, Buster Move 2 Arcade Edition. So some pictures of the back will show you what the game's like. So you shoot the bubbles and match the colours. So yeah, that's by Acclaim. Is the other one by Acclaim? Yes, it is. And Tato. The other one I got is Ridge Racer. I found out later I got a copy of this, or the Platinum version of this. So I got the Black Label and the Platinum version. So I got 2 copies. So one's going to spare. And last game I got for cash converters or cash generators in Chelmsford Wood. That is X2. Absolutely no idea what this game is about. I believe it's some sort of shooter, and that's pretty much all I know about it. But for 99p, I thought might as well pick it up, and it's that classic dual case ones with some PlayStation games, original PlayStation 1 games used to have, but don't anymore. Don't have after a certain time. I don't know. Next up we have another charity shop pickup. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but it's a Tekken Tag Tournament. So not a massive Tekken fan, but I have played it in the arcade a few times, and it's a pretty fun fighter. So I know there's different people. Street Fighter's the best, Tekken's the best, Mortal Kombat's the best, and maybe several others are missing, King of Fighters, so on and so forth. But I think this is actually the arcade version. I used to play the original in the arcade and the tag tournament one. So and didn't cost too much, about £2 I believe. So goes for about £3 or £4 I believe. So they made a little bit of saving there. So can't complain too much. And I'll come on to the Wii U. I picked some more games up for the Wii U. Not that there's many games out there at the moment, but Nintendo, if you are listening, get a move on please. We need some games to play and a reason to play the Wii U. Even though I already have this game on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, I thought I'd pick up the Wii U version because it uses the touchpad in unique ways that the other games don't. So yeah, picked these up for a good price. I think £12.99 or £13, brand new. So, or supposedly brand new, but it wasn't sealed up or anything. So, but I'd be interested to play that. So, but since I recently played Arkham City on the Xbox 360, I'm not really going to play this straight away, but I'll probably play it at a later date. But there you go. And next one is new Super Luigi U. Crossed out the brothers there. So I think it's pretty much the same game, except you play as Luigi and Nabbit the rabbit. Is a playable character who can't get power-ups but is immune to enemy damage or something, and it's supposed to be levels are slightly harder, so you got less time to complete the certain levels. So I played a bit of the originals, New Super Mario Bros. U. Because I said it a bit. New Super Mario Bros. U. Got to pronounce my words properly. So I think this will be the same, just a little bit harder, and just be playing as a Luigi instead of either Mario or Luigi. But hey, more games for the Wii U. So the small library of games is increasing. So I'm about I don't know how many more there are. And last 3 items. First off, we have Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 Japanese cartoon. Even though it's technically not a cartoon because it uses clips from the game, either in-game cutscenes or actual CGI animated cutscenes. 3 discs. So I have watched a bit of it. It does include the Japanese subtitles and the English subtitles, so there's a complete set. So all of Tidus or Tidus, or however you pronounce his name, just call him Tidus. So it plays on my laptop pretty fine. I haven't tried it on the DVD player, but I haven't really seen how much these go for, but got a good price and reputation there. And lastly but not least, I have 2 more pickups from my 32X collection, which surprisingly the 32X library is still bigger than the Wii U library in terms of physical media. But anyway, I'm going off track. I have Doom for the 32X, complete in box without the WiiWare In key. On top of the little hinge thing, which is all complete with the manual as well, and Virtual Racing Deluxe. So 2 more games off, and then while that makes it only up to 3 games from my 32X collection. It's starting to move along a bit, and these aren't too common to come by the 32X games, so I was lucky to get them from Craig at Retrostation. So happy to have those. And is that it? Yes, it is. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Sorry it's been another long video, but a quick shout out to supposedly one of my biggest fans, Dave. Heard you are a big fan, watching my videos three times each. So I'm glad you enjoy the videos, and thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So this episode's dedicated to you, Dave, and you know who you are. So that's it for everyone else. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you later. Ta-ra.